Hello, what's happening, everybody? Hope you're having a beautiful and amazing Tuesday. Happy to be here for another show. A little bit of Slay the Spire, too. Just gonna work on our Ascensions today. Having a pretty clean ride so far, but we'll continue. Actually, I think I'm gonna swap over to the beta branch here before we actually get started. Get caught up with y'all here in chat in just a moment. Let me just swap to the beta branch. Okie dokie. It's downloading. Hey there, Airborne Pingo. What's up, Mortius? Anita Blake. Good Super Kami Guru, Almost Caring, Anarion, Sunder CR, Funky Gornilla, Varvikvik, Cavi893, and all the other cool early people. Airborne Pingo, thanks for 115 months, dude. Awesome. All right, we're on the beta branch now. Pretty significant beta patch, that's why we're swapping over. Nothing too major, just a lot of small changes. Who do I want to start with today? Let's start with the Silent Run, huh? Okay, enemies in treasure chest drop 25% less gold. That's pretty significant downside. Both know agony of family. True dat. Okay, first 3 card rewards you see are upgraded. First treasure chest you opens empty. At the start of Elite Combat, draw 2 additional cards. Upgrade a card. Probably just going to go for upgrade neutralize here. We already are drawing 2 extra at the start of every combat, so I think the Booming Conch is a little bit less interesting, though certainly not bad. I haven't taken Silver Crucible yet, though I do think it has its merits. I like the idea of getting a relic, but, you know, 3 upgrade cards is probably worth a relic, especially early. The downside is you may not want to take the cards, so this kind of forced you to take the first 3, which admittedly you'd probably do anyways, but no matter where you go, there you are. Okay, let's take a look at this pathing here. What's up, Goss? Tharson? A lot of cool people here. Well, this left-hand path is looking pretty delightful, because we have Forced Elite here, but right after a bonfire. We have a bonfire after, so we got the old bonfire sandwich, and then we have another store and a chance for an elite if we want it, or we can avoid the store and take an elite here, or even here. A lot of good options there. Yeah, for me, it's this left-hand path for sure. So let's draw it out here. And then here, we have options. That's pretty gnarly opening combat here. Okay, let's go for strike. I think I do want to use neutralize on one of these. Let's neutralize this guy, because we're almost certainly going to get the kill on the small slime on the first turn here. Alright, 3 damage is the price. I guess I could have triple blocked there too, but don't want to get all gunked up, you know? The kin? What is the kin? Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm just going to triple block here. No need to take any damage if we don't have to. Well, 3 6s is 18, so we good. Discard 2 cards, next turn gain 2 energy. I feel like this is different. This has to be one of the changes in the beta branch. Yeah. Let's just go for a dodge and roll here. Pretty good opener. Could be better, but could be a lot worse too. Okay, this is attacks deal less damage, true. Still take damage there? Oh man, pretty rough draw on that one. Let's take our sweet time here. Okay, if we draw 3 strikes, we have the kill here. Definitely got it next turn. Guaranteed. Okay, Dex Potion's a classic here. Used to be draw and discard 1 or 2. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I only have the 1 discard. Flick Flack does sound nice, but I'd want 1 more discard card. I guess that'd be prepared. Let's just go for Cloak and Dagger here. It's an attack and a defend in 1 convenient package. Ooh. So undo. First time you play this card, each combat gain energy, upgrade a card in the deck. I think I just go for upgrade here. Probably Cloak and Dagger or dodge and roll. The heal's also convenient. Yeah, we do have enough for card removal, but if we take this store, we're not going to get... we're not going to do anything at this store, which is fair. I mean, who knows? We could get a decent amount of cash here. Maybe there will be enough. Alright, let's just remove Strike here. Yo, Sykes, thanks for that gift, dude. Appreciate that. Not a bad piercing whale, but if I can get up to 100 gold here between these 2 fights, then we can remove another Strike. That'd be cool. Pretty good opener there. Oh, unfortunate turn here. 7 strength, though? If you considered not doing that, people would like you more. Ooh, early burst sounds great. I think we can definitely go to a Smith here. Probably Smith burst. What elite we got here? Statue. Alright, so... burst, dodge, and roll is okay, but they're going to buff next round, so it's not even worth it. We're going to throw the Vuln Potion now. Because fact of the matter is, we absolutely want to do max damage here. Looking scary already with these draws. Okay, I was hoping to draw Burst and Cloak and Dagger, but, you know, as it is. Ow. Hey, good morning, Night Gecko. Are we dead here? Okay, that's good. No damage taken that round. I gotta go all in. Like, the statue just doesn't stop attacking. They just keep going forever, so... you either get the kill or you die. Okay, well, we're not dead here. Just nearly dead. Man, any kind of poison card would have been really nice to have here. Well, we lived. Upgrade attacks deal 3 additional damage. Right on. I'm going to take another Cloak and Dagger here. And we did not get enough cash, but even then I'm going to slide over. Seeker Strike's interesting. We can't afford it, though. Sucker Punch looks okay. I've added a few defends in. More skills than attacks. Also, Infinite Blades with an upgrade becomes innate, which is pretty nice. Let's go for Infinite Blades here. I think we're pretty nicely into a Shiv lane. Ooh, 3 attacks in a turn gain strength. Awesome. Okay, we're definitely going to rest here. Big yikes at the moment. I'll take the Sword of Stone. I gotta defeat 5 elites, but it's early enough that that's possible. Likely? Maybe not, but possible, sure. Yeah, I might be in a little trouble here. I think my takeaway here is that if I... if I don't have any poison in the deck, should probably be kind of avoiding elite fights overall. Hey there, Netgecko. Good morning to you. Alright. Go ahead and burst Cloak and Dagger here. Nice. Could have been much worse. Discard 2, add 2 shivs to hand. I mean, okay, for 0 cost, I'll take that. Maybe a healing potion of some kind. Well... prep time's interesting. You know, I wish. I think I'm just going to buy the fire potion here, because the fire potion on the upcoming boss fight, at least we can toss that down. Pretty sick turn there. I don't know, let's do another dodge and roll. I'm kind of forced to rest here, though I'd like to upgrade. Okay, so the name of the game here is to kill the ads as quickly as possible, because this guy's not actually that scary. Okay, we can do 3 attacks to boost here. Let's start with... I'm just going to Vuln Potion this front guy. And I'm debating if I want a Dex Potion or I need to right now. We're getting 12 block and we have Neutralize, so probably not. Well, we're full blocked anyways, let's just go in here. It's only 3 block. I'm just going to go in on damage here. As soon as the ads are down, it gets less scary. Oh, it discarded the shivs. Okay, I should have seen that coming. Haven't used that card yet. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. Yes, we will have new kitty emotes soon. As well as other stuff. Got a lot of stuff coming in terms of channel assets. Ciao. Okay, here's the discarded shivs. Gonna go for a full block here. 5 times 3. That sounds like a great time to neutralize. Man, Shuriken's so good. Yo, Sirius Aganzi did indeed make it 100 months. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Does Afterimage become innate? It does. Yeah, I think Afterimage is like really on point for this deck. Okay, let's see what we got here for rewards. Gain 4 potion slots filled with random potions. Wow. Enchant a skill with Imbued. This card is automatically played at the start of each combat. Suppress plus innate 17 damage 5 weak. Wow. Wow. That is a huge card, man. So if we're gonna play a skill first at the start of combat, it would be burst, probably. I think I'm gonna go try this suppress plus. It looks really sick. The art's awesome, and also the effect is awesome. Okay, so a big part of me here wants to try for elite fights, because if I can kill elites, we can finally see what this Sword of Stone does. And I think if we die trying to accomplish that, I'm also fine with it. So I'm liking this left path a lot. We could technically get 4 elites here, but am I going to survive 4 elites? Almost certainly not. Though if we're going to get this sort of stone finish, we probably have to hit at least 2 here. I mean, really 3, so... maybe that's not so bad. It has to be at least 2. Kind of think maybe risk it for a biscuit and go here and see what happens. Because we do have options to skip the elites well if it goes poorly. We just have to take double elite here, which is the scary part. If we survive that, we're essentially in the clear. We'll go here, 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 and then over. And if we have really bad hallway fight, we can always deviate left, too. Okay, I'm gonna take 1 damage to get infinite blades out. Hey, awesome 6P. Glad your kidders enjoys those. Definitely a nice treat for cats. Oh, that's right. If you full block, does that. Ooh, double dex potion. Okay. You know, blur's a really nice skill. Blur plus, even better. Random power, random zero cost card. I kind of think it might be zero cost card here. We already have 2 powers we need upgraded, so let's try random zero cost. Okay, expose is a nice one. Actually really good for elite hunting here. Expose is super good on this guy too if we draw it after he has the... Sorry, after he has the shield, because this removes all of the shield and causes a stun. Okay, we didn't quite get it, but we are blocking, so we're going to be able to remove this next turn. I think we just focus on getting 3 attacks in on this round to roll over kunai. Yo, Kafka Tamura, thanks so much for 48 months. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, here we go. For some reason, I was thinking this suppress exhausted. The fact that it doesn't is incredible. Okay, Sly, apply 4 poison all enemies. Interesting. I think Flick Flack Plus could actually play here. Even Tactician. We do have multiple forms of discard now. We have Survivor and we have Hidden Daggers. I don't know if that's enough to be going into Sly. Might be a skip here. I'm gonna skip. Alright, let's try to hunt some elites here. Okay, duplicators. Ooh, a really good card. What's the best card we could duplicate here? Suppress. Suppress is really good on elite fight to open. Actually, Blessing of the Forge that goes crazy. You definitely want to use at least 1 potion per fight now. Wow. Where did the extra energy come from? Why do we have 4 there? Okay, really nice time for Blur. Ah, right, hitting the elite gives you 1 on this one. Thank you. Appreciate the clarification. Okay, I have 18 already. What if I After Image Burst Expose? I'd like to get some strength gain there, but is what it is. Okay, burst hidden daggers didn't work out so good last time. So we'll burst, dodge roll, defend. We'll play this last so that we get the shivs. Nice. Ooh, Mercury Hourglass. Nice one for Silent. Damage to every enemy at the end of each turn. Discard your hand, add 1 shiv to your hand for each discarded card. That does look pretty decent. I mean, it is rare as well. It's never a bad ender. It'd be a lot nicer if we had more card draw, but still pretty good. How are we feeling about Storm of Steel here? I'm really pleased that we got through that elite with no damage taken. That was very handy. Means maybe we can finally see what the Sword of Stone does. Yeah, it's true if we upgrade this. The problem is I'm currently looking at needing both Afterimage and Infinite Blades upgraded. I kind of think Storm of Steel might be a little bit preemptive here. Who's the boss? Insatiable. Yeah. I'm gonna skip here. Like, we just killed an elite with no problems, so we might as well keep it rolling. Alright, it's gonna be a pretty sick turn here. We're gonna burst, blur, and then cloak and dagger. Even have some left over. Oh snap, new badges are live. Alright, let's just double defend here, Shiv. If you're over 10 years, you're now a chromatic slug, and all the other badges have changed. Yo, bro, it's Brian. Thanks for 44 months. Thank you, thank you. Could have just got the kill here, but I was focused on blocking. Guess if you can block all the damage, no real harm. Yeah, those pickles actually read really well. I mean, if adding 4 shivs to your hand is wrong, I don't think I want to be right here. Okay, this is the tough boss for sure. Oh, wow. Okay, burst, blade dance, cloak and dagger. I mean, that's a lot of damage. I think it's fair to say we're going to use explosive ampule here. I'm just going to do it now. Definitely the correct fight to do so. Put this on the hard hitter. Okay, let's figure this out real quick. So if I play this, with burst, we're gonna get 7 more shivs. So we have. Oh, it's gonna be a tough calculation with this shuriken. I think what I should probably do here is end up killing this one with 2 shivs, and then finishing off the other ones in the next round. So let's make sure we reserve at least 2 shivs, but to start, we gotta go here. Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter if I should use one of the 4s here before it's boosted, because it's gonna be 2 shivs no matter what. We're playing 11 shivs, so the damage goes up by 3. Oh, so the last shiv can actually take this guy out. We play 1, 2, 3. Is this right? We're on 1 right now. Yeah, so in 2 more shivs, it's gonna be 5, and then 3 more at 6, and in 6 more at 7. Okay, so we have to keep 7 there. Okay, we'll definitely get 9 damage next turn, right? Better. A little bit of the mercy of the draw here. If we don't get this draw, it could be tough. Okay, we got exposed strike, so we're good. Nice. Ooh, nice hits. Phantom Blades ain't bad here. Shivs gain retain. The first shiv you play each turn deals 9 additional damage. What's the upgrade? I don't want that. I'm already at 22 cards here. Okay, we're doing good on the sword here. So we're going to go here. We're just going to keep taking the elite fight and see what happens. Okay, start of the boss fight, heal 25. Nice. That gives us a further incentive to be able to fight elites here. Yeah, okay, that was right. Card removal finesse sounds pretty awesome. Juzu bracelet's always cool too. On pickup enchant up to 3 attacks with sharp 3. The meh. This is pretty good on suppress. Yeah, let's go card removal of strike and finesse. Removing the strike would have been worse if we hadn't seen the centipede boss yet, but we certainly have. Oh, this guy's going to be putting some days in our deck, that's for sure. Probably the correct time to be drinking the dexterity potion here. Guess I should have played After Image first. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, it's still worthwhile. Okay, if I can't play 3 attacks, I'm not going to attack on the round. That's going to be the rule here for this one. Do I save that? Also, I'm probably not going to let the Shiv roll through. After Image is a power, so it has no effect on dexterity. Okay, at least we got 6, vulnerable here. Dexterity specifically says block on cards. Okay, good time to pull the Dazed there, honestly. Okay, this is a really nasty amount of Dazed. I'm kind of wondering if it's even worth playing Blade Dance here. It probably isn't, because we're kind of having a crap turn next round anyways. I may even use the Snecko Oil next round. But yeah, if I play Blade Dance right now, he's not going to die, and then we have like 3 turns of all Dazed. We got to exhaust some of these out. Okay, luckily we did draw Cloak and Dagger here. Alright, so I'm going to double Shiv here. What I'm probably going to do next turn, we're going to draw 5 days guaranteed. And then I'm going to play Snecko Oil. Yeah, let's Snecko Oil here. Will draw us through. Honestly, the perfect turn for this. What a really nice exhaustion of all these days we got. Beautiful. He did. This is definitely the scary fight for this deck. So if we're clearing this with no damage, is nice. I think I'm going to take another Blur in. I think Blur is really handy. Let's take Random Doll Relic. What do we got here? Whenever you add a card to your deck, add 1 additional copy. Mr. Bing Bong. So it'd be really selective now about which cards we add. Okay, we already beat this guy once. Okay, play this for the burst so we don't accidentally discard Shivs back into our deck. Honestly, there's still definitely cards that are worth adding in here. It's not all bad. But we gotta be careful with Bing Bong. I never had this one before. Bit of a scary lad, I'd say. So let's Blur here. Shiv it up. Expose, why not? Okay, should have exposed before shivving. A little tough to get... Do I Blur here? Okay, I do. Didn't gain strength on this fight at the same rate as the last one. It's fair. Boop. Oh, you did. Okay, I don't want 2 of any of these, so I'm skipping. And look at that, we only have to defeat 1 more elite to transform the Sword of Stone, which is something I have not seen yet. So that's going to be awesome. I think it's very tough on most decks to defeat 5 elites, so perhaps we're just fortunate here. Okay, if we can fully block damage on this guy's attack, he becomes stunned. So I think we just nuke out the back egg here. And then I'm going to Burst Plus, Blur, Dodge Roll. Okay, we're fully blocked now. This. Yeah, I haven't seen that dupe your entire deck event. Sounds pretty cool. Such a big fan of Blur. Makes so many turns nicer. Like this one. What if we didn't have 29 block to start? Ouch. I could expose Strike to finish him off. Let's do it. Ooh, I mean, double accuracy in this deck is definitely not bad. But also double Cloak and Dagger Plus. I mean, Cloak and Dagger Plus is really amazing for propagating Shuriken. I would actually kind of think that if we're going to take 2 in, the Cloak and Dagger might actually be better for our 24th and 25th card, just because it's helping scale the Shuriken pretty naturally. Whereas accuracy is a little tough. Like, the way I see it is that Cloak and Dagger is completely inoffensive. Like, it's never going to be a bad card to draw. Yes, accuracy is like 12 Shurikens, but you have to play it and it doesn't do any block or defense on your turn, so it's a requirement to play it out. I'm going to take double Cloak and Dagger here. 25 is a little bit bulky, but it's of a pretty good quality. And I think I want to smith up After Image now, so we can do After Image on turn 1. We have all of these Cloak and Daggers, then that's pretty solid. This guy's a real humdinger. Like, this right here is sick. We're having a great opening turn. Getting multiple Shuriken procs on the first round. I was like, why did I heal? Alright, I got Pantograph. What an amazing floor 2 this was. We killed 4 elites. And didn't take any damage on any of them. A little close for comfort here. Is this a skill? No, it's a status. Alright, we'll take our first hit here. To get a little further back. We're definitely in kill territory here pretty soon. Yes, indeed, odd one. I'll allow it. Alright, I think we can get away with 1 Frantic Escape here. Especially if we're getting another hit in here. You've been bippity bopping. Okay, like one knife trap would be good here. I think two knife traps is too much. I think we got a working system. We don't need to amplify it further. We're doing good damage. We got good defense. Everything's happening. So like knife traps seem super tempting. So if we draw it late, we do like a huge amount of burst damage. But if we draw a knife trap early, we're gonna have a serious problem. And two of them, too clunky. Okay, I want to hit an elite as soon as possible here so I can get this fifth Sword of the Stone. Okay, maybe not as soon as possible. This string looks really nice. I don't mind transforming this here. That's actually pretty safe. I mean, I guess if we're feeling spicy, we can always take it here. And then roll over this way. We can skip this elite. So we'll take this one here. Pathing is going to look like this. I definitely like avoiding hallway fights on Act 3. Oh, this looks good. Just today, Bolt Vanderhuge, the sub badge just rolled out. We also have a bunch of emotes and other channel stuff coming in the coming weeks. Ooh. What is Enthralled? If this is in your hand, it must be played before other cards. Yikes. They're just tough Xenographed, and since it's the last floor, getting to the boss with the most HP is kind of important. Usually on Act 3, you've already gotten most of the cards that you want to add into your deck added in. So hallway fights are less incentivized in Act 3 for sure. I think we're going for Choices Paradox here. At the start of each combat, add 1 of 5 random cards to your hand. And it has Retain. Yeah, Choices Paradox then. You know what? My mouse sensitivity is low right now. Hold on a second. Okay, this guy's just a race. Weak enemies take double damage from attacks. Wow, that's definitely not a bad opener. Because we have 5 turns of Suppress from Suppress. A little expensive to get going, though. My suggestion, Carnosaur, would be just pick the Poison or the Shiv lane and try not to get your deck above, like, 25 cards. Silent is a bit tricky, though, I'd say. Alright, hey guys, before we make this choice here about the hour mark, just going to stand and stretch real quick, use the restroom, grab some water. Also going to grab a snack here, already prepared thanks to my lovely wife. Please do enjoy the kitty and kitties that will be appearing on cam here in just a moment. Never too many kitties for this stream. Be back in just a minute for some more fun. Like, how's it cooking? Oh, interesting. Alrighty, sitting back down. Thanks for your patience during that brief one. All right, out of the choices here, I think we take Up My Sleeve. It's got Retain too, so we can just kind of hold on to it. Okay, After Image first would have been better, but inconsequential here. Okay, do I want to Cloak and Dagger or Strike, or do I burst Cloak and Dagger? Let's burst Cloak and Dagger, because that'll get us 4 shivs. Me like shivs. Okay, good time for Up My Sleeve. Okay, Blur. Blade Dance. Alright, I'm going to go for Dodge Roll Hidden Dagger here. Looking great right now. Still a secret for now, sure. I think I'm going to Infinite Blades. I think one more good offensive round, we got him. Perfect. Okay, not so perfect, but good enough. Okay, I definitely don't want to add 2 of these to my deck. We have Bing Bong Dolls, so every card we add adds 2. That is 2 too many unupgraded cards. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm not getting a store here on this pass, so I guess there's nothing wrong with giving 100 gold. Also, potion for it's good too, but... Alright, start of your second turn, gain 14 block. Awesome. Okay, Grave of the Forgotten. I've not seen this event, I don't think. Oh yeah, I have. Rightful Warrior died in battle. This would add 2 decays to our deck. Can't do that. Whenever you exhaust a card, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Yes, that's perfect for a Shiv deck. Look at this cutie patootie. It's an in-game feature now, Spartan. Not using any mods. Okay, well. Malaise is like pretty spicy here, honestly. We also have Exposed, so we could potentially, oh, pal, your Precise Cut's pretty nice. Let's just take a look at this real quick. If I expose this guy, removing all of his armor, and doing vulnerable, we can just nuke the back row here. Nice. I think Precise Cut might be best, but I'm going to go for Hidden Daggers here. Can I afford to play After Image here? I can, and should have before I played Suppress. But all's well that ends well. Okay, we got enough block anyways. We'll just finish off with this. Pretty sweet. Okay, a bit of a dead turn here. That's all right. Oh, there we go. Chair is in the wrong. Imagine that. Oh, you did. I don't think I want Backstab Plus. It sounds good, but it'd add 2, so we'd have After Image, double Backstab, innate. I mean, that's definitely nice for having a kind of potent opener, but it is most of the cards in our hand would be full. Now, having 30 damage at 0 cost in the opening hand isn't bad, especially considering we have to play After Image, so tempting. Sly is a card that is played when it's discarded. I don't know, I'm actually kind of leaning towards double Backstab, because on a lot of fights that lets us nuke out the first enemy. Yeah, Jelly and Beans works. Yeah, you know what? I am going to add double Backstab. If it wasn't Backstab Plus, I wouldn't. The deck is admittedly a little bit bloated here, but not too much. Everything we have is quality. Oh no, I don't want to. I want to leave. Okay, I don't have to add this. Okay, that's too much. It's too much. Because we have Suppress, After Image, double Backstab. So if I took this, I mean, actually, hold on a minute. Hold on. We do have the draw 2 additional cards at the start of it, so we'd have 4 Backstabs, Suppress, and After Image. That's like a very devastating opener, because we get 60 damage in the opening turn. Actually, we get 80 damage opening turn with After Image being played. Okay. This is a little ridiculous, but... You are not allowed to reject. We'll decide then. Ugh. Double Doubt. Double Doubt sucks, but, you know, here we are. Skip. Man, if I go After Image and I upgrade it, our opening hand is just, like, so stupid. We double After Image, and then we play 4 Backstabs and a Suppress. You know what? Okay. I have not refused yet, no. 33 cards, a lot of cards. But the cards we have are awesome. A Venerable Tea Set, very nice. I might just take another After Image here. Bouncing Flask also kind of tempting because I could remove the artifact to actually get Suppress on this enemy. Yeah, that does sound pretty good. Alright, if I just take After Image and I play out my entire hand here, we get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 15 block. Versus playing Bouncing Flask, After Image, and everything out. It's better to block for 15 here. This is also better for every subsequent round, without question. Worth noting that after this Elite fight, too, we get to see whatever the hell the Sword of the Stone is. I haven't seen it yet. I think I'm going to drink the colorless potion here. Oh, Finesse is, Only any of these were skills. Just like that, we blocked it all. Well, I guess a nice time at least to have Survivor. This hand is pants. Removes artifact. $40 damage. Listen here, dude. That's way too much damage. Okay, I guess we're just gonna after image then. Alright, a bit of pain here, but he's not gonna get another attack like this. Nice hand. Really good blur, too. Yeah, we got enough to block it this time. What does this do? Start each combat with 3 strength. That's it for killing 5 elites? Oh man, I was expecting something better than that. I mean, 3 strength is definitely not bad, but for taking 5 elites and giving up stores and other stuff, not worth it. Whenever you play a power, draw 1. Awesome. Nope. Strangle Plus is good, but I don't want 2 of them in my deck. We're already at 35 cards. Mildly disappointed in that reward, but now I know I don't ever have to worry about that one. Unless it's massively buffed, which is probably won't happen. Like, 3 strength is still very good, it's just meh. Could be so much cooler, is all I'm saying. Okay, cool. Burst up my sleeve works out awesome here. Oh, it doesn't work because it costs more. Okay, fair enough. Still gonna take this. Remove 2/3 of his health. Seems pretty good. Doubt isn't the worst curse, at least. Yeah, even with weak, we're looking pretty good here. Good enough to kill. You know, Dodge and Roll Plus is a pretty nice card, but I'm already at 33 cards in deck. Yes, we did stage name about 500 hours worth. I mean, why not face another elite here? We got the deck for it. I'm going to rest just to be super safe here. You do get 25 heal at the start of the boss fight as well. Double your block this turn, retain. That sounds really delightful. Oh yeah, for sure, stage name. A lot of people getting into it. Okay, so right now, we started doing things, we got 23 and then 21 times 4. So we can just straight up nuke out the Ethereal Knight, which is probably the right play. This guy makes powers cost more too, which is really annoying, but even one after image here is fine. Could consider the explosive ampule this turn as well. Maybe I can actually save suppress here? Savage first turn. Okay, Blur is great to get here. Our hand was kind of crappy otherwise. The upgraded sword is 3 strength, 6 monarch. I really don't want to drop Shadow Meld. Let's just strike here. I'm going to keep Shadow Meld around. It's kind of a saving card. If we only get one other block, it lets us have something going on. That ain't happening, though. We cruising right now. That being said, on Slay the Spire, it's been a hot minute since I played Slay the Spire, but we did play about 500 hours. Talked about this earlier on stream, but when I played Slay the Spire last, I was highly focused on just kind of enjoying the experience of playing games, so I wasn't doing as much mathematical play. But coming back to it now, having played Bazaar and a lot of other games, definitely more prepared for... Not necessarily more serious play, but, ooh. Where's Shadow Meld? Let me see this. Oh, the Shadow Meld was my bonus card. I think Corrupted, Suppress sounds really awesome. You can't really get a bigger chunk than that. Pretty good. Losing 2 HP with only 1 fight left is just not a big deal. Okay, let's go ahead and smith. I'm going to upgrade one of the after images. So our opening hand of 7 cards is going to be 4 backstabs, suppress plus, and 2 after images. Sounds delightful. Ooh, 3 after images on turn 1? Okay. Yes, Tungsten Rod will make it 1. So I think what I'm actually going to do here is I'm just going to go full bore on the Portrait Amalgam. I might save Suppress for the Queen. It's 5 weeks, so when we kill this guy in a couple turns, it helps out a lot. Though this is the only guy that attacks at the moment. Might as well throw this down. I don't know. My gut tells me to hit this guy with the weak, so I'm gonna trust my gut. They don't attack until the amalgam's dead, but that's gonna be any second now. Okay, we'll just Survivor out the doubt. Unfortunate turn, but fair. Okay, should have played the strike there. Okay, this one's Blur, then Cloak and Dagger. Yikes. Okay, well, if I get in this situation again, I am absolutely gonna just do everything on the Torchhead Amalgam. We're 4 turns in now, and they're not dead yet. I forgot about the effect on this boss, to be honest. Okay. Burst. Oh, you did. I think there was more damage there by striking first. Right, here they come. Suppress is back. Really good time for Suppress to be here. Flying times 5 is only 25, so this gets us there anyways. We are getting 4 block per card played. Hurrah. Double doubt. Doubting if you should have doubted that. Well, Expose is nice here. I'm going to choose Blur. I love the carryover of block. It's really nice. Okay. I guess we're already weakened anyways, so the doubt's only card clog. Gonna slow roll it a little bit. I think carryover block is nice. That was a good time for the Radiant Tincture. I think pretty clearly going to be Suppress here. Maybe Hidden Dagger was nicer. Either way, we're winning here for sure. Oh, it's happening. You know, a style on him. Bazinga. That was just like a really smooth ride on this run. We got into the Shiv lane early. We got the Sword of Jade complete. I'm never going to try to complete this quest again, I don't think, but we were able to fight elite. See, in the 4 elites we fought in Act 2, we took 0 damage on the 4 fights. I mean, Shiv lane's looking pretty good, and Afterimage certainly is a hell of a card. Penny, you moved. Penny's quite upset right now because she knows what a certain word that starts with K means. Yeah, she does. Also, the gutter cleaner's outside, so that's tough. So that's tough. Alright, Chapter 1, Nemesis, the Silent. Ghastly nightmares of tormented souls stalk the Fogland. She takes it upon herself to hunt the hunter. Once the hunt is complete, its skull is ceremoniously placed upon her by her sisters. The ritual has concluded. Got Twisted Funnel. At the start of each combat, apply 4 poison to all enemies. Wow, that's really good. That's like playing a little better than a Noxious Plus at the start of combat for free. Snecko Skull, classic relic here. Whenever you apply poison, apply 1 additional poison. Whenever you play a Shiv, gain 1 dexterity this turn. That's also sick. Imagine that in the deck we just had. Really nice. Oh, the funnel's not every turn, just the first turn. Even then, still quite good. But thanks to the correction there. Chapter 1, Buy Something. Currency was invented, and desperate times call for desperate measures, and desperate measures cost gold. Spend that gold to acquire a morsel of food, the sharpest of daggers, or a fashionable hat. Buy something. Approach any blue-clothed merchant on a green rug. You'll be treated to a fantastic shopping experience. We don't turn away anybody. Disclaimer, this epoch description was paid for by merchant. Fair. New cards unlock. Splash. Choose 1 of 3 random attacks from another character to add to your hand. It is free to play this turn. Nice one. And that's just a really high value card because you can almost certainly get an attack that costs more than 1 for 1, and then it's free to play that turn. Anointed. Put every rare card from your draw pile into your hand exhaust. Wow, that's cool. I like that card a lot. I don't know how playable it is, but I love the idea of just drawing your highest value hand. Calamity. Whenever you play an attack, add a random attack to your hand. That's bananas. Alright, another hunt concludes. Styling the Putrid Heart with a special made poison. The silent repels upwards and outwards and longs to bathe in the comforting moonlight. She leaves the spire with a prize in hand, a piece of the heart. Okay, gain 7 block, add Sly to a skill in your hand this turn. That's really nice. So the Sly only lasts for the turn, so it's just like a night. It's like a block plus, basically. Okay, when you play a skill, it gains Sly. That's kind of crazy with some of the other discard options. Okay, Reflex, another classic card. Cool unlocks, man. Let's do a Regent run. I'm thinking on Regent, what do I have left to try out? Not much. Our best runs have been Sovereign Blade. I think it's just one of the main lanes for this guy. Even on lanes that aren't Sovereign Lane, like, or Sovereign Blade, like, you can get away with having it in there. Forge, pretty good mechanic. I guess something like abusing the star mechanic would be the next thing. Oh, that's cool. You can hover over and see the sign. Nice. Just for this guy, huh? Maybe this is our time to try Silver Crucible. The first 3 cardboard you see are upgraded. The first treasure chest you open is empty. Max HP is never going to be wrong. Definitely just more health, more resting, heal. This path is looking kind of delightful. Like, this is basically a bonfire sandwich here. Probably skipping this elite just because there's not enough hallway fights beforehand to really have a good elite killing deck. Let's try Silver Crucible this time. I haven't taken it yet, so I want to see how it feels. Like, theoretically it feels nice. I just, every time I look at it I think, well, I'm going to lose out on a relic. But 3 upgraded cards is definitely of a nice value. Maybe even really good if you're going early elite hunting. Which I guess we could do here if we get the right picks. I can look at these other paths again, making sure I want to go here. This isn't bad either. This one's looking good. This has 3 elites. And bonfires in between. Up to 4 elites on the left-hand side? Can even cut back over for 4 this way. So I'm going to take these 3 question marks. Or maybe question mark, store question mark into either this elite fighter here, but kind of planning to take a risk in this zone. The cool part about this configuration for the elites is we can bail on doing elite fights from any position, so we only have to take 1 of 3. That's a lot of damage, friend. Now, if I make him weak, yeah, we can kill this one and get a stun this time around. Hit him with the old Venerate. So this character has 2 resources as stars, which some cards have a star requirement to play, and energy, so you got dual resource management. I'm gonna go full blockage here. Let's see, they should be debuffing next round, and there they are. You did. Wow, Bulwark Plus is a hell of a card early. 16 blocks a lot, and Forge 13 because it's access to Sovereign Blade, so... I mean, I think it seems pretty clear Bulwark Plus is the best card. Solar Strike Plus, also decent for sure. But this card alone allows us to maybe take that first elite fight. Look out, they wiggling. I think we just killed the back one here with the Falling Star double strike. Could also play Bulwark here, getting the Sovereign Blade next. We can kill either for 2 then. Let's do this play. And I'm actually going to split the difference because we can kill either or with the Sovereign Blade. Now they're both below 20, so even in the worst draw scenario, We can kill whoever the attacker is. Big bada boom. You did. Wow. Oh, dude. Summon 4th plus. That's really synergistic with the Bulwark. Crush Under Plus is definitely a very nice card, too, that I'd be happy to see under other circumstances, but 11 more damage on the Sovereign Blade and put it in the hand, so we can Bulwark, Sovereign Blade the next turn, then summon 4th it back. Forge 11 is just a large number, too, because the forging damage onto the Sovereign Blade lasts for the entire combat. Things are looking sick nasty right now. Regeneration Potion extends out our possibility of getting 4 elites here. Go ahead and remove a strike, especially now that we have Sovereign Blade. I'm considering adding Summon 4th here, but I think I'm going to pass. I think 1 and 1 in an 11 card deck is plenty. Oh, you did. Should have struck there, but I didn't. Hit him with the bippity boppin'. Wow. Additional Bulwark Plus? You kidding me right now? Yeah, this one has the keyword C on it, so definitely if we skipped here, the next set would not be guaranteed to be upgraded, is how I read that. I'm taking another Bulwark, that's crazy. But basically, while you don't get it right away, Bulwark is 16 block and 13 damage for 2. Here we go. Oof. I gotta say, hopefully we get Blade going here. Alright, if I Energy Potion this turn, we can double Bulwark, and that gives us a guaranteed kill on 1. So I think that's the play. Oh, it does 23, huh? Even then, we gotta do this. No half measures. Alright, we gotta take our lick here. There's no two ways about it. Is there any point in even playing Falling Star here? Why not, you betcha? I guess it removes the damage? That's true. Truth is, they're going to be dead either way, but no matter where you go, there you are. Get wrecked. Oh, hey, the Book of 5 Rings actually has a chance to do something for us here. Every other time I've gotten this, which gives you heals you every 5 cards added to the deck, hasn't been for a while. Ooh, Royalties is so greedy right now. The end of combat gained 30 gold. I kind of feel like getting royalties played every combat is even better than fighting elites in some ways. I'm taking this. 30 gold's so much. I mean, Orbit does sound pretty nice. Orbit Plus would be mint. I feel like Orbit's going to be really hard for us to play at the moment. With royalties, I'm going to go Fire Potion here. Can definitely be a difference. Oh, I haven't even seen this enemy yet. The Sewer Clam. Yikes, man. What a name, what a player. Got 8 plating. Well, let's get some royalties going here. No time like the present. Wow, Resonance has no exhaust. Does require 3 stars though, so we'd really need stars in order to make this work. At the moment, the deck is functioning at a really high level, so I don't want to really add much more in. I'm skipping here. Adding cards in for the Book of 5 Rings seems kind of tempt, but it's got to be... like what I want to actually add into the deck. Anything that actually adds block, or like a Forge in block. I'd add another Bulwark Plus. What's Glimmer Plus here? 4 cards. I like Glimmer Plus better than I like Glimmer. Imagine that. What does this do? Just nothing. Fair enough. This seems like an okay Fire Potion moment. Because if I take damage here, I can't even attempt the Elite. But if I can attempt this Elite, I have a better chance of chaining all 3. Alright, fair. Boop. Man, I think Reflect's good enough to take here. A lot of block. Does require stars, but that kind of gives us like more incentive to add other star cards into. 17 block for 1 isn't bad. Alright. Oh yeah, this guy gives a bunch of statuses. Good for them. It's honestly not a bad time to potion. I can play out my entire hand, get to 5-star, start the damage. Maybe even I do energy potion and strength potion and try to save the weak potion for the next elite. Now, let's just say no time like the present. I definitely get something out of the energy potion this turn. Yes, you did, Pink Devil Guy. All new badges uploaded today. Got a bunch of new assets and stuff coming over the next couple weeks. Try to do at least a couple emote orders per year, and I thought it was time to upgrade the badges. I think the pickles look awesome. If you're over 10 years, you are still living the slug life, don't worry. But now you're like a cool chromatic slug. Everybody likes that. I'm going to hold off on this. Okay, what's the clam here? Cannot lose more than 15 per turn. That's true. Kind of a rough hand. We don't have a lot of block left for this turn. Oof, that's bad. Alright, I guess we're throwing the weak potion too then. That was a reason to play this. Alright, let's see what happens here. Good. Alright, it's pretty tough enemy. 1 week, all vulnerable, nice. Every other combat, your card rework contains an additional power. Wow. Kingly Kick is decent, but I'd want more card draw. Okay, we're gonna rest here. I feel like our draw order on that fight was about as bad as it could get. Our only question now is, do we strike or venerate? I think we venerate. Okay. It almost feels worse saving 1 here. Yeah, let's save our star. We got 36 on this, so they are going to be stunned next time the Sovereign Blade is played. Yeah, I'll just royalties here. We'll take a little health damage. No time like the present. Another kind of weird draw order. No matter where you go, there you are. Okay, we get the stun here, and we can pull the blade back into our hand. Nice. Ooh, potion belt. Interesting. Okay, Cosmic Indifference, 6 block, put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. That's really good with Bulwark. Also quite good with Summon Forth. Whenever you play Sovereign Blade, gain 8 block also sounds awesome. That's parry right here. That sounds great. What you got? Nostalgia's kind of interesting here too. First attacker skill you play each turn is placed on top of your draw pile. Like we have these very hard-hitting skills like Bulwark and Venerate and all that. So it sounds interesting, actually. But I gotta think removing a strike here is best. What we need to do is draw the combo, so thinning has to be of the highest priority. If I take Particle Wall, I'm going to basically say that I need to upgrade Venerate, or I need to find other cards that add stars. I'm not convinced I want to go into stars at all here. Kind of feels like a run where maybe I lean very heavy into the blade. Another summon fourth doesn't seem bad either. Maybe another summon fourth gets us into a very consistent territory. Thinking back on the last couple of combats, like what was weird about the draw order? And what was weird about the draw order, we didn't have Blade in hand for 2 rounds. I think one more summon fourth is what I'm going to do. It'll be an interesting try. I think it gets us this elite kill too. This lad again. Alright, buddy. Calm down, man. I want to get royalties played, and it gets it exhausted too, but parry this early is good. Let's just get that because we won't see it again. Oh, this would have been a great time for parry. But fair. On this fight, the extra damage past 15 just doesn't even really count. A little rude, but also fair. Okay, let's toss this. Get parry out. Okay, good time for reflect. Nice. Okay, Blood Vial's great. Little sustain for us. Okay, this is a noper on all of those. Big time rest. Have a nap. Well earned. Could have added a card in there to heal for 20, but I really think the consistency of the draw order is the key factor on this one. Actually, a really tough situation here, too. So this guy gains damage and then blows up at the end of the round. Pretty rude. Okay, kind of tough here, but we can go parry, royalties, defend. I think I'd rather have the stars for reflect than I would take like 2 less damage this turn. Okay. Bulwark, reflect here. Maybe just bulwark defend. We can save the stars even longer. Some value to striking here as well, just to get as much damage as quickly as possible. This still saves reflect. I think it's our time to do so. The 36 already getting scary in here. You know what? This deals damage, so I'm going to play it. Okay, nice. We're going to draw pile here real quick. Good chances of drawing Bulwark or Reflect next round, so perfect time to do this. They're going to blow up next turn. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Wow. Okay, Bombardment's kind of cool here. It really plays into our win condition of just getting huge damage hits. Void Form sounds kind of insane as well. I mean, 2 free cards each round. That's Summon, Force, Sovereign Blade, and still left over for Defend. Yeah, this has to be Void Form. I haven't used this card yet. Enchant all defends with Goopy. This card gains exhaust when played. Permanently increases block by 1. Okay, Void Form also counts star cards. Thank you. Yeah, Goopy actually sounds alright. I don't mind getting down to our best cards, and that really gets us there. If we take that and then remove the last 2 strikes, we're getting free cards. We're going to have to take a dead turn for it. But then after we exhaust, all that's left is the things that summon and play the blade. Let's try it out. I think it makes sense here. Okay, removal here would be good. Okay, this path right here looks really cozy. Alright, let me just draw this out. Yeah, we take a few less elite combats. We took 4 elites last time. Alright, so right here we can decide to go through these question marks, or we can take a big bonfire route. Probably this way, though. So this path actually avoids all elite fights. It does have chances to fight some. If we were going to fight an elite, it would definitely be this one with the bonfire sandwich. Yo, reverse sub. Thanks so much for that prime continuation. Welcome to Dapper. Appreciate that. Let's go. Let's take a look at the pass one more time. There's also this right here. If we have full health, we know we get a rest in between. So I might actually do that. That might be an interesting choice here, because then we can still go no elite or even another elite. And so it begins. Yo, cheers, reverse sub. Thanks so much. A great parry. Hit him with the goop. Alright, it's gotta be Void Form. Okay, so now the first 2 cards we play each turn are free. Nice. So I can go... Okay, we can go Bulwark, Sovereign Blade, Summon Force, Sovereign Blade. Okay, Reflect counts here, so we can just block the damage. Okay, we have to play the Reflect during the Void Form in order to get the free star amount. Still fine. You just play royalties at the end. Yeah, I want that back for sure. Second parry's kind of crazy. That give us 19 block each time we play the Sovereign Blade. Sounds kind of sick. How do I feel about Cosmic Indifference Plus? Put a card from your discard pile on top of the drop pile. Cosmic Indifference is quite good if we have the Void form played. Let's go Parry Plus here, though. I feel like we're like in such a crazy good lane with the sword right now. The most sword-heavy run I've had by a pretty wide margin. Best one, for sure. I like the idea we have 2 Summon Force, 2 Bulwarks, and now 2 parries. All's balanced in the world. I think it's just remove strike here. Oh. 3-star, lose HP, retain hand. Oh, Gambit's so nasty. I don't know, I'm trying to imagine where I'd use that. It had to be like the smallest deck possible. Alright, we're out of here. Strike has been removed. Perfect time to draw a Void form. I guess we can just break the block anyways, so no need to even reflect here. I do want to try to play the defense here. We get permanent +1 block each time we play him, so I think it's worth holding out and kind of playing with this enemy a bit. After this one, I mean, we're holding the win condition, so there's no downside to waiting. Oh yeah, that gets through the block for sure. It's 32 block, I think. That's it, though. Oh, we got 2 more defends out of deferring. $14 all for 3. Pretty good with the Void Pulse. I mean, it's basically a free damage card, but would you rather have 14 damage or more consistency getting to Sovereign Blade? How close are we to removing Clumsy? Could remove Clumsy right here. $42 gold, also good. We're going to be pretty rich at this store if we go that route. I'm kind of leaning towards the elite side. My hesitance is the worm fight, though. Like, if we get that and... Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad after we get the sword built up. Playing 3 swords in 2 turns is definitely possible, but there's one elite fight here where we're going to take a lot of HP damage. I think card upgrades is more valuable to me right now than even relics. Yeah. I'm going to maximize bonfires here. Alright, Void Form's probably the correct upgrade, because I can't play it, that's tough, but... not bad. Oh yeah, I don't really want a debt. I could afford it in this one, but let's just pay here. See what we get. Okay, so these are both cards, yeah? Ooh, I got a curse. Fair enough. Okay, it's a card choice. Well, down here would have been good then. It's an unfortunate card, but we can remove it at the store, so all's well. Alright, monologue. Alright, learned something there. Royalties. 35 gold? Nah, royalty is probably a remove target in Act 3, honestly. I think it's probably parry over summon forth. We're scaling damage pretty well. I'd like a little more defense. That one's just damage. Definitely parry here. Okay, bag of prep. That's cool. More consistency drawing to our best card. Okay, we gotta go right here to get this doubt out of here. I almost took the bonfire, but definitely not. Nice. When you play a power, draw a card. Perfect. Greetings, bugs. That's a decent time to play. Play parry. You guys can only take a maximum of 9 damage per hit, which is pretty rough. Makes the Sovereign Blade not as good for sure. I kind of think I'm going to drink the block potion and play Void Form. I think that's what we got to do here. Because without that, how am I actually going to kill 4 bugs? I don't know. Played that backwards and lost the block. Fair enough. Could have played Bulwark too, wasn't expecting the draw. Bit of a bungle on that turn. That'll happen. This is a really good turn for Reflect. Play this for free. Ooh. Why so much damage, guys? Explain yourself. Honestly, messed up that turn too. What a toughie. Dang bugs. I had doubt at the start of the fight, and it became a reality. Alright, Reflect is good to play here for sure. These bugs are a little out of control. Essentially, the mistake I made twice, I could have had multiple Sovereign Blades, but I played a different card like Parry first. Alright, in range. I guess to articulate it more, what happened was I felt like Bulwark was going to summon the sword in my hand the second time, but it's only Summon Fourth that does that. If it was Orbit Plus, I'd consider it. No They Place also looks tempting, but Vulnerable is not that important with when we're scaling the damage so high on the blade. Well, okay, we'll take the throw-in at the merchant for 100 gold instead. It's 300 gold at the upcoming store. Sure. You throw it here? Okay, it's gotta be here. Ah, that's the stuff, he says. Keep it coming, you bet. 600 gold's cool. Now, I'll say for starters, we're definitely removing Doubt. Royal Gamble is a little bit interesting with the Void form. I think that pulls us a little further away from a cohesive loop. Ultimate Defend doesn't sound bad. I think I like just more removal here. Okay. Start of your third turn, gain 1 strength, 1 dexterity. Alright. Do not play any attacks in your turn 4 block. Random card in each card reward is enchanted with Swift 1. Let's play Power Potion here for sure. Which one is the boss? Insatiable. Thorns isn't bad. Whatever. Let's go Ripple Basin too, because on the turn we play Void Form. Looking good. A good turn for Reflect for sure. Okay, 15 to start, huh? I guess we could Bulwark here. Well, if I parry, we're getting 22 block. I guess that's the play then. Good thing it's not ethereal. I'm gonna play the Defend too, just to exhaust it and get the block going up one. You know what? I'm going to exhaust out the royalties here. Play the royalties so it's out of the pool. Alright, they're getting a little scary here. A little bit. Oops, all dead. Alright, no reflect here. Alright, 22, dang. Get the sword back. Wasn't accounting for parry there. Oh, you did. Alright. Got royalties played. Particle wall is not uninteresting here. After a void form is played, it can be played twice for free. Start of a turn, that's definitely not bad. Better than summoning a new sword, though, and getting the parry block? Definitely not. Cosmic Indifference is still quite good. Skipping. What upgrade targets do I have remaining? Not much. Summon forth, maybe. Select was okay. 21. Yeah, it's not bad. Going to the boss fight full health. I'd like to get Void played as quickly as possible here. Can't really argue with double parry plus. We'll skip royalties this round. Well, I gotta take our lick here. Let's check this out though. What power we got? I guess Child of the Stars does not work with the discounted cost. It counts 0. Start of your turn, gain 2 energy. Let's go ahead and do that this fight. 2 more energy sounds nice. That's probably actually a slam dunk on this fight, because the mechanic is you have to play these frantic escapes to avoid getting one shot. 8 and 8. Okay. Stars per turn. Thanks, Gindy. Appreciate the correction. Still good. Okay, Void Form's got to get played here. Gonna take the damage. I could have taken the energy potion too, but there's no reason I can't save the energy potion for the next floor. Exhaust these defends really early because we can get to the bulwarks quite easily. Let's go summon forth Sovereign Blade. Royalties. Oh, we escape and watch out. I said 9 stars, no reason not to play this. I only have the Falling Star and the Reflect here. We're getting 2 star per turn, which is pretty nice. I like it. We are quite far away right now. maybe had to kill this round with the vulnerable. Honestly, in cruise control once it gets to this point. Definitely feeling justified not having added a lot more cards in. I should just play the defend, get that permanent block gain. Oops, all dead. 10 block and 10 block next turn. Awesome potion. What is Tyranny here? At the start of your turn, draw 1 card and exhaust 1 card from your hand. Nah. Forge 30 for 4 stars. Pretty decent in this deck if we get the Void Blade. But I feel like it's already a win condition without having the Forge. We're already forging with Summon Forth and with Bulwark. Sword Sage, definitely excellent. 7 stars looks good too. I think Sword Sage is worth playing here. On the final boss, it really is a win condition between the Void Form and the Sword Sage. What is the thing? Oh, it goes down to 1 cost. Perfect upgrade target, too. Yeah, we just hit a few upgrades on the last floor. A couple upgrades and a couple removes. Or even 1 more remove. And we're basically small enough that we can play out the defense and get all the powers played in the first cycle of the boss. Alright, what's up? Whenever you kill an elite, upgrade 4 random cards. Okay. That's pretty cooking. We'd only really need 1 elite if we removed the strike. 2 elites would be a fully upgraded deck. Okay, there's 1 here. Okay. So I'm looking at, and I like this path. Or up this way. No, we want to hit the store for sure. So we hit the store, we remove the strike, we fight the elite, we upgrade 4 cards. We hit the store, we remove the royalties, and then we fight the final boss. Or maybe we buy something at the store, but removal just seems so good in the current state. And at this bonfire, we really want to be able to upgrade Sword Sage, but with having the Void Form, it's not the end of the world if we don't reduce the cost. Oh man, also Cook here. Oh, I didn't even look. I didn't read the third option here. Remove 2 cards from your deck and gain 9 max HP at a rest site. My man. Okay, let's take this path. I'm gonna go for the middle option. We're playing into our lane. Cool. We'll just go parry, royalties, summon forth. Okay, I'm gonna go Void Form. Should have gone parry Void Form. Oh well. We'll still be good. Let's get this defend play, get that permanent increase on it. Okay, Sword Sage, love that. Oh, it cost one more, right. Okay, I goofed that a little bit. Guess I could have also played the energy potion to finish that off. Alright, well I'm gonna drink this potion. So we could have had to kill this turn for sure. Ah, it still cost one here. Interesting. Still worth the double damage for certain. 1 of 3 upgraded colorless cards to add to your hand. That is a pretty nice skill. We're trying to go skinny here for sure. Okay, we're gonna energy potion here. So I can bulwark and then void form. Forgotten twice now that void form. It ends your turn when you play it. Okay. Heck. There was a way to play this parry this round. I don't think Sword Sage is worth here. We don't need the double. We just need one more damage increase. Go forward here. Parry. You did. Okay, Duplicator is definitely very nice. Whenever you spin star, gain 3 block for each spin. Nope. Probably skill here. Draw 3 cards? Yes. Yeah, thank you. I like that. Oh. Oh, hey. 50% discount. That's gotta be a yep. Oh, we're just out of reach. That's still fair, though. Next store is going to be a banger. I'm going to take the finesse here. I thought we were still for sure going to be able to afford the card removal. Swift Potion looks nice too. Buy the Swift Potion. Finesse also fine. Really open to using the Duplicator Potion here. Void Form opening turn sounds pretty good. Excuse me for a moment, just grabbing a quick water refill. All right, sitting back down here. Definitely seems like we need to Void Form on the first turn. It's just a matter if we use the Duplicator Potion or anything else. We are luckily going into this fight in full health, and if we can get the ball rolling, I don't think it can be critical. That's about how much damage we actually take. Yeah, it's a good question. If since Void Form ends your turn, may not get duplicated. It's true. Nothing inherently wrong with just parry summon forth here either. But let's play Void Form because it certainly wins the fight. Bit of a yikes there. Well, if I play Parry Sword Sage my free cards, I can just play out the rest of the hand. We don't lose anything. We've already played our powers as well. Okay, Reflect's pretty decent here too. Sword Sage first. Oh no. It's okay, we can get it back. Oh, actually, I wonder if exhausting this allows us to pull it back with Summon Forth from exhaustion. Guess we're about to find out. If I play Bulwark, though, and it doesn't summon the blade... So if I play Bulwark first, can I get 2 blades in this case? Or is it going to pull the one from the exhaust pile with the Summon Forth? This one only says the first time you forge. So that kind of implies to me that we can't get a second blade after it's exhausted without Summon Forth. Yeah, okay, let's go this way. Okay, it does pull it. Ooh, and we do get 2. All right, that's nice. Oh, it costs 3 now, right? Fair enough. Well, I think I'm willing to lose everything but the Bulwark. Tough toenails. Not sure how I feel about Sword Sage at this moment. I think for the boss fight, though, it has to be good. Don't worry, they're back. Okay, no more exhausting of cards. Perfect time to have the actual defends doing their plus block they've gained over the last bit. Okay, 49 twice. If I summon fourth here, kills this guy. Also kills this guy, which is what we need. Why not, you betcha? Okay, Ampule's not bad. Would have been a nice potion for this fight in particular. Cards containing strike deal 3 additional damage. Well, Blade's not a strike. Fair enough. That's a skip from me. I'm just going to rest here. Let's just get our HP back. I think we excel at the boss fight, but maybe not so much in hallway. Alright, 4 times 4. Let's just bulwark royalties here. Alright, great turn for Void form. Could have been worth using some star there. I think I want to exhaust these slides. I also want to play the defense to increase their block, but there's a lot of gunk. Okay. Well, we're going to be fine this turn. Let's play Slimed as the free card. Oof. Get that blade back in hand. How much goop in here? About half goop. 1/2 goop. Ten block. That's pretty close. I think we can just save the potion here. Debating Clarity Extract. If I don't use Clarity Extract now, when am I going to use it? Guess on the boss. You out of here, Pen. Fair enough. Well napped, ma'am. Okay, Sword Sage looked pretty good there. After you shuffle your draw pile, draw a card. Alright. Alright. We take that. Tasty nap. No, this guy. This guy's damage when you play powers. It's kind of rude. Oh, we missed the relic there. Oh well. I think we gotta wait here. Do something else though, bud. Well, I should have played Void Form the first time I saw it. Oh well, no matter where you go, there you are. Maybe we use the duplicator potion here after one more. Do one more here. We're building towards something. Alright, we gotta take a hit at some point here. Lesson learned on this guy. Cloak of Stars does look decent. We got enough cards, though. There's no reason not to play royalties here. Jump, 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 jump. Great time for reflect. Go reflect double parry here, in fact. Sets us up. Okay, perfect void form. A lot of damage you got there, partner. I guess we can defend and reflect this turn. Gotta play the reflect here, so we'll play Sovereign Blade and reflect as our free cards. I keep mentally not accounting for the parry block. We'll get used to that. Hey, we got to use our base strike. Finally. Okay, we can Sword Sage summon forth here. That should be the kill. Or just even Sword Sage Sovereign Blade. That'll do it. Aha! Okay, we're gonna remove royalties here. Literally dead after this event. Thorns are cool. Another Swift Potion sounds nice. Which boss is this? The Queen? Liquid Bronze, never bad in a boss fight. I'm gonna go Liquid Bronze here. I think I want to drop the Explosive Ampule for the Swift Potion right now. And probably, because if I do, I can guarantee I draw the Void Form in like the first 2 turns. Yeah, let's go for a maximum draw strat here on the boss. Ah! I'm debating if I want to allow reject here. Getting the curse added in is pretty bad. Let's click it. Penalize with death. This can't actually just end your run. I bet at a minimum we're going to take a bunch of damage though. Yo, CMP, thanks for 22. Good evening to you. Sorry if I missed you earlier. Yeah, feel free to let me know what happens here. I do want to know, but I also don't want to lose my run at this moment. It does say lethal repercussions. It does. Okay, the red outline indicates it will actually kill you. Fair enough. I accept. Oh, no curse here. So there's different trials. Gotcha. Sure, I'll just heal 10 then. Definitely resting. Okay, pretty much full health. We got our strat here. Okay, we got Void Form already. I think I'm going to start this with Duplicator. Well, Duplicator Void Form, but it ends your turn, so I don't think the Duplicator actually works. Heck. Thorns Potion's out. Well, it's nice the game actually prompts you there. Good for them. Yeah, our last trial was just doubt. Pretty gnarly. Already at 16 blocks, so it's fine if we do this. What are we going to draw here? Actually, a pretty good Mad Science. Cool. Get this played out. That floor start reward of the plus block on defense was awesome. $12 times 3 coming in. Fair enough. I'm gonna get parry played out here. Okay, Reflect for free is good, and I think this will be my moment to use a Swift Potion. Yeah, let's get Sword Sage out. Oh, I can't play the Sovereign Blade this turn? That's so rude. But also fair. Pretty brutal on that one. We're at 63 two times, so we get the kill here. Let's get it back in hand as well. Penny the cat, what do you want? They're good cats, alright. If I get the falling star like we just did, then I think we have the kill here. Bippity bops. That was a pretty cool run. I enjoyed this one. This is definitely a great sword lane. The sword was kind of intermixed into other lanes for me on my other runs so far. It was definitely the cleanest. Yeah, the double summon for double bulwark area. I'm not so convinced Sword Sage was needed, but it was very good on that last fight. And definitely carried by the starting pick, the Silver Crucible. Hello, Pin Pin. You are in my lap. What a good kitties. Cat's all over me. What are you doing, Pin Pin? Reflecting on that run for a moment. Also, furiously petting the cat in my lap. The Pin Pin. Penny, I can't play under these conditions. I can't. They're good cats, alright. Alright, let's do one more run here. I'm gonna do Necrobinder, I think. Really enjoyed this character. We've had a couple pretty broken runs. The last one we had was pretty special. We had the Forbidden Grimoire, and we were able to remove almost all the cards from the deck. We had a kind of infinite loop with playing Souls. Even without Haunt, just one with Death March and a very small deck. The only route I haven't really taken on this character is the Asti route. I can see how it works, but I definitely see myself deviating more towards card draw and things. Whenever you rest at a rest site, raise your max HP by 5. Man, just that alone is worth a lot. Random rare definitely out. Between the bottom two, the Silver Crucible really did work out awesome last time. You get 3 card rewards and a removal before an elite. You want to not go the elite this side. That's tough though. This right hand side is not looking bad if we take Crucible. We get the 3 fights, a bonfire if we do poorly on the opening fights. We shouldn't. Into a store. Oh, yeah. You see that squiggle in the line? That's my cat ramming her head into my mouse arm. That's what that is. Thank you, Pin Pin. They're good cats, alright? Alright, so on this lad, you look at the hand as like extra block that you can store in between rounds. Can also deal attacks for you. I think you're being ridiculous right now. And that's okay. Attack this guy, because it's likely he's debuffing next round. No, they're both attacking. Fair enough. In full block here, and will. Also could have stunned the one by attacking. Bit of a miss by me. Yo, Mort, thanks for 104 months. 104. Legend. Alright, retain, gain energy, exhaust, snap. Aussie deals 10 damage, add retain to a card in hand. 12 damage, upgrade 3 random cards in your discard pile. Dang, that sounds really good. 12 damage for 1, and it upgrades 3 cards in the pile. Okay, I'm gonna take this. I think all 3 of these are acceptable, but this is a card that already does above average damage and also upgrades cards. Oh, I killed Asti with the thorns there, I see. Ooh. I mean, 9 damage for 0 sounds pretty stupendous. Penny, you're making it very difficult to play this game right now. What a good kidders. Let's go for poke. Quite the opener there. Borrowed time is interesting. I don't really think that good here. It's like energy every turn or something. I think invoke sounds fine. It's a lot of energy. think this might be my block potion moments. Yeah, we are headed into an elite fight, so we can probably get max value on the block potion regardless. Don't want to leave this guy alone. Let's just block here. We got it covered. All right. We'll use it this turn. I think some summon cards could work really nice in this. Get him. Grave Warden makes a lot of sense here. I'd prefer it was Grave Warden Plus. We've already added in Invoke, Drain Power, and Poke. Countdown's definitely not bad either. I'm gonna add Grave Warden. This is good. There is a bonfire right after. 2 bonfires, in fact. Restings for 19. Okay. Well, taking some damage here, fair enough. It's an elite fight after all. Not quite getting to 70 on that turn. Fair. He's got chompers. Now, forget the upgrade. We're just going to go maximum damage here. You know, and her 55. Thanks so much for 102 months. 102. Thank you, thank you. I think Invoke actually plays better here. Not quite then. Alright, we got him. Definitely a tough enemy. Whenever you enter a question mark room, heal 5 HP. Yes. What card do I want to add Retain to right now? I feel like Snap's just not right here. Maybe Drain Power would be the top target for a Snap at the moment. Finally, she's out of my lap. The good cat's all right. I think I'm gonna skip here. I'm thinking, like, what do I actually want to add into the deck? Certainly not too late to, like, go Death March. We have one soul generation so far. I'm gonna try Snap here. I'm just not sure. I don't see how it performs, but I haven't tried it yet, so good enough reason as any. That one sounds pretty good, but I think we just have to remove a strike here. Oh. On sale Wisp isn't bad. Pull from Below's for a soul deck as well. I don't know, maybe we're headed that direction. I'm gonna try to keep it in the hand lane. Alright, is empty, it's true. Okay, 3 damage there. I guess Grave Warden. Yeah, let's go for Unleash here. Damage being damage and all. I'm gonna increase the damage on poke. It's free damage. Oh, Clam's back. Hey, what's up, Vito? Good to see ya. Now, my favorite lane on the Necro so far is definitely massive card drawn souls, Death March stuff. I guess we'll retain the defend. Snap's pretty good in general. Underneath 7 block, add a copy of this to the discard pile. Ooh. That's a very interesting defensive premise. Like the reverse of the anger card for Ironclad. But I mean, blocking's much better than attacking in most cases. What does this get paired with that makes it good here? This has me thinking about the different lanes for the Necro here. I think I might take this Undeath. The idea of it sounds pretty good. Pretty nice upgrade target, too. I mean, 9 block for 0. The fight goes on long enough that we're too clogged up by 9 block for 0 cards. We'll probably have a problem anyways. I don't need to play that, so let's not. We're off to the races now. Gaining 5 strength per turn. That's kind of rude, don't you think? Love the art for that card. Pretty awesome. He just sleep and went off. Sick'em. Asti deals 5 damage whenever Asti hits an enemy this turn, summon 2. Alright, I'm liking where this is going. This is how we stay in the hand lane. Really the only thing I haven't tried yet. I think we're going for a Sick'em here. Undeath also looks pretty good upgrade, but... here we go. Alright. Poke him. Alright, we definitely want to invoke here. All those are already upgraded, so it's just damage versus having a soul in the draw pile. I'll take the damage. Let's toss down this Pattern Demise too. No time like the present for potions. Does this work for the same turn? Okay, no, he has to do a additional attack. Interesting. Alright, he's intangible this turn. That's fair. Already has retain there. Let's just fully block here. A lot of damage coming with Unleash here. Let's see what we draw. Actually a good draw. Get those statuses figured out right now. We're at 28 damage here. Seems like our moment to cash in on there. I might even let the beckon go through here. Pretty decent vulnerable potion as well. Is that enough to get the kill? Maybe. We basically have enough health to cover here, so I'm debating if I even need to use the Potion of Binding. It's tempting because we get Sick'em and then Unleash, which will add an additional 3 health here, so only 1 block off. Yeah, not very much offense in this set. I'm going to use the Vuln Potion now. Chug-a-lug. Alright, all we gotta do is block now. Whenever you play a card this turn, apply 3 doom to the enemy. Ooh, interesting. Deal damage equal to Enemy's Doom. That's for like a pure Doom build. Whenever attacks deal damage, they also apply that much Doom. Ooh. Alright, Reaper Form is sounding pretty desirable here. What gets retain for upgrade? Nice. Definitely leaning towards Reaper Form here. It makes a lot of sense. One way to look at it is we get this blade early, it's half as much damage we need to do to the enemy. Let me double check these count as attacks, right? They sure do. Okay. Cool. New card for me. Yummy cookie, upgrade 4 cards. Yummy, yummy. Brightest Flame. Gain 2 energy, draw 2 cards, lose 1 max HP. What does a Wax Relic do? Definitely looking towards Yummy Cookie here. Interested in this bottom option, which does not currently have a tooltip. Pretty much every upgrade except for the strikes are pretty good here. Snap and Grave Warden would be awesome. Reaper Form. Even Bodyguard. Wax Relics are just regular relics that then disappear. Okay, so they melt like candles. It's making sense. I get it now. Let's upgrade 4 here. Oh, I get to choose which 4? Oh man, even better. Reaper Form, Undeath, Grave Warden, Snap. Yeah. Bodyguard, honorable mention. Who doesn't like upgrade 4? The Centipede's a very scary elite here. I do think our deck is okay at doing an elite kill. We're certainly going to take some damage. So I think what I'm going to do is at this point right here, we can go up this way, go this way, or split into another elite fight. I think that's the best spot to go to. I think we're just going to go up this way here. Bunch of hallway fights. Now, let's take a couple question marks. If we're feeling really spicy, we could go this way, but it looks dangerous. Got multiple chances to fight elites this way, or even 2 elite if it's going well. Okay. That's like a super unfortunate draw here. So be it. Kind of grim either way, so debating playing Reaper Form now just to try to get him actually knocked down. It's gonna be tough either way. Also a decent amount of damage here. Flying puts a damper on it. Let's guess Reaper Form. Might be our only chance to get the kill here. Yeah, that is pretty good. Even debating Blessing of the Forge. It's a very troublesome enemy. I feel like the deck composition has some issues for sure. I think they're just getting out of here. Fair enough. 5 turns went quick. That lets us know we need some damage. Or some doom. I guess Defile Plus fits the bill. Is damage. We do have a store coming up, and those are worth 100 gold each. I think I can live 2 fights with the foul potions. Not the worst. Not quite enough, fair. Covered at least. Definitely don't need to reperform on this fight. The Scythe, 13 damage, permanently increases card's damage by 3. I just might do this because I think we're desperate to have a scaling damage form. Also pretty good with Reaper form, I'd say. What's the upgrade here? Okay, by 4. Not the earliest. We don't have that many fights left, but I think enough to get it to a good enough damage. A little clunky if it's drawn before Reaper form, but that's where we're at. I haven't used this card yet either. It's going to be one of those runs. Cool. Oh man. Could be tough. I kind of feel like I have to go all in on damage on the boss here. Scary hallway fight. Yeah, even Reaper form not doing much for us here. Okay, there is one option to drink the 2 foul potions here, and that would kill all of the adds and do 12 damage to the boss, but also do 24 damage to us. So we take 10 and then 7 again. Take a lot less than that if we leave them alive. Just wondering, how are we going to get the kill without taking more damage otherwise? Is there a better hand we can draw next turn to have more block? I guess undeaths into the foul potions might be better than losing 17 at face value right now. We'll see. Also, hard to get these up because they're worth 100 gold apiece. Okay, could have played these unupgraded cards first. And let's actually play Reaper form now. We're not taking any damage this turn, and it lets us Maybe kill this guy end of next turn. 28? That's too much, man. I think Doom goes after their turns as well. So we're going to have to Foul Potion here, is the... but this time we don't have blocks, so we're going to lose a full 24. That is true. Snap, strike, strike, double Foul Potion, keeps us in the game. Unless they go before they die. They do. Okay. Oh, there was no saving that one then. Fair enough. Our second death so far, and I think fair. I tried to go into the hand route, and I think just going pure hand isn't gonna work in most occasions compared to the card draw routes. There's definitely some nice hand cards that can be intermixed, but I think it's more of a side lane. Doom and like Death March being the other routes. I think Poke can definitely be good. I think this Drain Power card can be good too. And this one's exciting to see, because I think this can fit into a lot of deck styles. And a good reminder that Doom happens after the attack. I don't think we had any save there. The archetype wakes up from a long slumbers. This sleep was poor. Memories return in fragments, and his surroundings are alien. He is not who he once was. Hey, Rothos, thanks for 78 months. That kind message as well. Thanks for being here. All right, tiny mailbox. Whenever you rest, procure a random potion. Sick. Joss paper. Every 5 times you exhaust a card, draw 1 card. That could be very nice. In the Souls version of the Necrobinder deck, that's real cool. You cannot lose more than 20 HP in a single turn. Wow. Wow. That's pretty huge, I think. Get that in a little HP scaling. It's legit. Today marks a fantastic discovery. The benevolent giant has agreed to guide us to the top of the spire to meet his brother. We believe this brother of his is the solution to stop the monsters which have been pouring out of the spire. This would be the greatest accomplishment in our time. Alright, summon 6 exhaust. Cool card. Sacrifice retain. If Ostia is alive, he dies and you gain block equal to double his max HP. Okay. That's a piece for sure. This too. Alright, just having these 2 cards does make the hand lane, I think, even more viable. Fair enough. Alright, y'all. Fun runs today. That's it for me. Thank you all for the great time, wonderful company, awesome conversation. Had fun with all 3 of our runs. Learned a little something in all 3. I think the Regent run was the coolest today, with the Sovereign Blade Void form. A lot of damage. We'll probably be back at it tomorrow. Keep you guys apprised on Discord. As always, thank you again for your questions, comments, conversation. Appreciate you all very much. Look forward to our next one. Until then, keep it dapper and be good to each other. Brag out. Take her easy.